Hey everybody, it's your girl Angie. Welcome back to Kiss My Cheeks TV. It is time to get into the latest episode of the challenge. My little bun will not act right, so I'm gonna pull it through, make it a ponytail because it is on my last nerve. It's a bad hair day. I just want to be holiday. This is probably the last day I will be on YouTube for 2023. I will be out of town for the holidays. If you all saw my community wall, you know that my dad was in the hospital. He had to get, hey, Eric, an emergency surgery earlier this week. He is doing very, very well after that. Um, but I will be, in Illinois to visit my family, to visit my dad. And I extended my trip a little bit longer. So I won't be back probably until January 1st. My little headband ain't acting right. It's just one of those days, but we're gonna rock it out. Happy holidays to everyone. And we're gonna get into the challenge. I only made this video 30 minutes because I only have 30 seconds worth of stuff to say about this episode. I mean, I have questions and I hope you all have answers. If you have questions for me, put them in the chat and I hope I have a few answers. But what's going on this season? Like, what is really, really going on? I mean, Colleen is finally trying to play the game. Oh, that mid-season trailer did look good, but I ain't gonna fall for the hype until I see the episodes. I ain't falling for the hype until I see the episodes because the original trailer looked really, really good, and we're here. We're here. But the main thing I noticed about that mid-season trailer is that CT walked into the arena with the chaos little, I don't know what they call them, little metal things they pull out the sand. But CT walked into the arena with chaos. And so I was like, okay, they're going to let CT pick whoever he wants. Now watch you. I'm willing to put some good money on it that Jay is on the winning team, the winning group, the winning person, whatever it is. The week CT walks in that arena, I bet you Jay is safe. Missed opportunity. Like, if y'all just want Jay to win, let him win. If y'all just want Jay to be the new champion, just say that. I can't with this ponytail, y'all. It is lopsided. It's crooked. I feel like it's not in the middle. It's not acting right. I've been working hard today, y'all. We're just going to rock with the hair down and with the Christmas holiday spirit like that. Okay, we're rocking with it. The episode. Colleen finally woke up and wants to play, but she's doing a little bit too lit, a little bit too little, a lot too late. Like, Colleen, you have no pool. You had no pool when you entered this game. The fact that you thought Michelle, Berna, like you thought certain people were gonna have your back. This season could have easily been UK versus USA if that's what y'all wanted to make it. But the UK people, like, it's enough of y'all by now. What I'm tired of, every week it's a new set of people saying, Jay and Michelle are running this game. Jay and Michelle are so insulated. They got 20 people in their alliance. Ain't nobody. If everybody has this aha moment that Jay and Michelle are running the game, Jay and Michelle are willing to backstab you to win this game, why aren't y'all voting in Jay and Michelle? They are singular people. Singular people. If everyone got together and said, hey, we tired of Jay and Michelle, Norris, and the finger pointing people telling us how to run this game, let's throw them in. They have no pool. I guarantee you, none of the people on this cast is going to be able to bring you back next season. So just go ahead and vote them in. It's kind of, we're going to get to Katora in 30 minutes, but it's kind of like Katora over there on Survivor, where she sees the moves that need to be made to advance her placement in the game, but she can't make them. And it's like you all see who's running the game. But you're too scared of Jay and Michelle. Like you're scared of Jay and Michelle. Jay and Michelle are the scary ones. We don't want to double cross Jay and Michelle. They might. What they gonna do? That's my question. What are they going to do? All Michelle is gonna do is cry her white woman tears. That's all she's gonna do. And what has Jay done? They had to create a season with zero vets for Jay to have any kind of standing on the challenge floor. If Fessy, Josh, Casey, if any one of those people entered, well, Casey can't enter because she's the champ. But if any one of those vacation people that are not a champ would have entered this season, Jay would be in the corner shaking in his boots. So, what are they going to do? Vote their ass in. But anyway, who went home? Melissa went home. They have some kind of challenge. The challenge could have been cool. Thanks, Andrew. You know, I'm in the holiday spirit. And this is my last today. It's not my last video because I have to talk about Survivor next, but it's probably going to be my last video of 2023. Unless, you know, when I'm at home, I might do something fun with my niece and nephew. Like if I take them to the movies, we'll do like a little, you know, a cute little cartoon movie review. But this is like my last serious video of 2023 because Survivor is off. Will the challenge be on next week? I don't know. But if it is, I probably won't review it until I'm back in Tennessee. But anyway, y'all saw the challenge. They had to solve chaos. That was the easiest puzzle in challenge history. Then all they had to do was throw balls out of a spinning circular thing and then just grab the ball and toss it in the hole. That was the easiest daily challenge I ever seen. Like I thought the season Tori and Devin won was on easy mode. This is like the ABCs 1, 2, 3s of the challenge. This is going back to way back in the day when all they had to do was walk on stilts and pick up pieces of fruit, and who had the heaviest basket of fruit won. Like this is so easy. We just got to run and grab balls off the wall. Like this is all stuff we did in preschool. Throw the ball. Like they didn't have to fight for it. I wish what would have made it good is if there's two teams and they're throwing like it's everybody's fighting for the balls, and at the end of it, whoever has the most balls in the pyramid wins. That way we could see them have to actually fight for the balls, and you know it whatever. Who team won? Whatever team Mariah was on won. Was Jay on that team? I don't even remember who team won. Kylan's team lost. That's all I know. Kylan, you always on a losing team. But anyway, that ain't got nothing to do with nothing. What happened next? Kylan is the vote. Horacio is looking around like you ain't gonna stick up for Kylan. Horacio, have these people stuck up for anybody? Every time Horacio is in a group set and he looking for somebody to stand up for somebody, why you not standing up? As the young people like to call it, why you not standing on business? Isn't that what the young people say? They like to stand on business. If I'm saying it wrong, correct me in the chat. But why you not standing on the business, Horacio? Why you ain't saying, Jay, you gonna really not like call Jay out? What is Jay gonna do? I'm back to my original question. What is he gonna do? Call him out and be like, oh, we not protecting USA. I guess. But anyway, Colin is the main vote. And I called this last week. I called this many weeks ago. Colin is up next. It seemed like they really want Horacio in there. Um, Horacio, are you next? Now we're gonna get to Burnham. Burner is having another meltdown. I feel like Burner probably melts down in that house every other day, but they're not not showing it in her edit. But Berna has a meltdown. She notices that Michelle is spending more time with Olivia and the finger pointing people. Your fault, Berna. Michelle does snake stuff every season. And then y'all look back on that. Michelle is snaking me. Like, yeah, she does it every season. Every season, somebody comes on the cast saying, somebody told me not to trust Michelle. But then there y'all go let Michelle run the game. Like, the fact that Michelle is narrating this season in the confessionals, it makes me want to turn it off. Like the reindeer games over there on CBS. Like, I watched episode 1 and said it's too much Franzel. Matter of fact, I didn't even watch the whole episode 1 because it was 2 hours long. And I said it's too much Franzel. Franzel is doing too much talking. And every week I'm asking people, they kick Franzel out the reindeer games yet? And they be like, nope. I said, oh, I ain't watching. That's how I'm starting to feel about Michelle. Like, no one trusts Mariah because Mariah is with James. But we didn't have the same smoke for Michelle when Michelle was with Callum. Like, people weren't going around saying, oh, we can't trust Michelle because she's screwing Callum. You know, they gave Raven a little bit of smoke because Raven was screwing, or she was trying to screw. It wasn't confirmed. Not Callum, Kieran. You know, they tried to do it to Raven. Now they're doing it to Mariah. But, oh, when Michelle was screwing the UK people, it was, oh, you know, but Michelle ain't going to lose her head. But everybody else going to lose their mind for screwing a UK person, but not Michelle. They say it every season, Eric. Every season. It's a group of people that come out and say, I was warned about Michelle. We shouldn't trust Michelle. But Michelle, for whatever reason, until maybe she got that Anissa syndrome because her alliance can get her close to the final, but Michelle is a layup. She gonna lose whatever that last elimination is to get to the final because she's a layup. She got that Anissa syndrome. Like, she got a good alliance, but she ain't no good player. Berna put all her trust. Yep. Everybody's crying over Michelle, and she does this every season. Like, is there a script? Have you now not watched the past 2-3 seasons? She does the same thing every year. But she's always in the finger pointing group. Whatever. I'm kind of over Berna and her meltdowns. Like, the one thing I do like about Berna is she will cuss your ass out and walk away. And I'm like, at least somebody giving me something to watch. Let us stay on there and keep going off on people. I don't mind that. Now, it's time for this house vote. And for whatever reason, Ed doesn't see that he's in danger. And Ed, I have been calling you out for the past few weeks as well. Not for anything bad, Ed, but I feel like Ed, a lot of people think Horacio is going to win it if he makes it to the end. I think it's going to be Ed because Ed is good at swimming, running, strength, puzzles. Ed is an all-around challenger. The only thing wrong with Ed is he's not entertaining. We see he has a girlfriend at home, so he's not going to hook up. He's not going to fight. He's not going to stir up the pot. And, you know, he's not like Bananas and them that's going to just stir up the pot and create drama just so we can have a good TV show to watch. Ed is boring, but I think Ed is a very, very, very good challenger. And I think Ed, if he's in the final, I will put my money on Ed to win it. I will put my money on Ed to win the final if he's there. So Ed doesn't see his threat level. So he's trying to get Corey L thrown into the elimination, the house vote, and try to save James. I kind of don't want to lose James either because, number one, James is a very handsome gentleman, and I like looking at James, and I kind of like that we gonna get to the bananas of it all. We gonna get to the bananas of it all in a minute. But the fact that, and I don't mind you, I'm gonna say this, but I don't believe a word of it. I don't believe a word of what I'm about to say. But for my entertainment value, I'm gonna act like I believe it. The fact that everyone thinks Bananas is at home miserable because Mariah is screwing James and there's supposed to be some kind of situationship, but that's not an exclusive relationship. I find enjoyment in that. Now, mind you, I don't believe for a second that Bananas is has an ounce of misery over Mariah. I don't believe it. But for the one by chance, if I am wrong, I find enjoyment in that. Because somebody said it. I think somebody, Dejan. Hey, Dejan. Dejan sent me the tweets of where at the end of the thing, Darrell was just joking and he said Bananas would do it to you too. I feel the exact same way. We already seen what Bananas was trying to do over there on the Villain House, but don't nobody want him over there on the Villain House. Anyway, I feel like Coriel, there's like, oh, Coriel worked his way back into the alliance. Yeah, because the people that he was trying to work with, Big T and Melissa, are gone. So he ain't got no other choice but to come over there to you. And I don't like how Coriel did Big T and Melissa. So I'm kind of rocking with them, and I hope they go off on his ass at the reunion. I feel like the reunion is going to be very explosive, especially if it has not been taped. Has the reunion been taped yet? Put it in the chat. If the reunion has not been taped yet, explosive. Because all the drama happens on Twitter after the episode. The tweets that Norris released about, and shout out to Dejan again for sending them to me, because I work during the day, so I ain't see none of the tweets during the day. What Norris said about Olivia, didn't I tell you Norris stole Olivia, man? Now they always, y'all try to tell me, oh, they was cool about it. Olivia don't care nothing about Horacio, but I could have swore that Olivia and Horacio were doing a little bit something after Ride or Dies. Now I could be all the way wrong. I don't know. But what are they fighting about? Olivia and Norris, what are they fighting about? What could Olivia have possibly done to Norris for Norris to have sprayed Olivia the way that she was sprayed? Ain't shit else happened this. I'm trying not to curse. I'm trying not to curse. Ain't nothing else happened this episode, so I'm just gonna go ahead and read y'all the tweets because I ain't have time. I ain't have time to upload it. I've been busy. Forgive me. Dejan sent it to me, so I know exactly where it is. Here it go. And if somebody, because next week I will be at home. I'm going to be watching my niece and nephew for the week because my sister has to work. I'm telling all they business. But anyway, somebody sent me the link to Traders Canada when the season first started, and they haven't moved it over to Paramount or Peacock yet. So if you were the one who sent me the link to Traders Canada, can you send it to me again? Because that's something I might watch on my iPad while I'm at home with my parents and my niece and nephew. Okay. So this is what Norris sprayed Olivia with. And all I want to know is why? Why? I sent it off to my girl Kamisha, because Kamisha has to end with some of the cast people, and she says she DM'd Olivia and Norris and they ain't say nothing back to her. So could this all be for show? Because at the end of this, Olivia was like, I love Norris too. Now that could have been sarcasm, or it could have been like, go ahead and spray me, girl. We doing this to rev up the reunion. I don't know. But anyway, Norris said at Olivia, since you want to be a dumbass. Okay. It say right here. Since you want to like dumbass tweets that you very much know aren't true, let me go ahead and expose you since MTV want to save you with this edit. You're a fake ass pathological liar, and majority of the cast know that. You sucked Emmanuel off a week after we got in the house. Now, girl, we ain't gonna say who did what a week after somebody got in the house, because we saw what you did a day after you got in the house last season, but that's here nor there. And he was embarrassed. No reason you lied. And he was embarrassed, which is why he never hooked up with you again, despite all your trying for weeks. And then lied and said you had sex. Oh, she's saying Olivia lied on him. You then made up a story saying Kylan professed his love to you when he never did. I don't believe Colin would profess his love to Olivia either, because I don't know how they're going to work it out with Melissa being over there in the UK, but I think they really had a spark, and I don't think Colin is the one that's going to be jumping around. But I don't know Colin like that. He might. And then she says, "Oh, please don't have me expose what you said your reasoning was why you didn't like Colin that way." I think she's trying to hint at him being black. Girl, save that one. Save that one, Norris. Save that one. But she have she have to spray her like that. Um, One thing I don't believe is if Olivia waited a week to give Emmanuel a little bit of oral, a little bit of head, whatever y'all want to call it, I don't feel like he's embarrassed. I don't. What's embarrassing about that? That's what they do on the challenge all the time, and we didn't know until you just put this information out in the street. We didn't know what Olivia and Emmanuel was in the house doing. But apparently, Olivia liked some kind of tweet that must have been negative towards Norris. I want to know what the tweet was. What's going on with the Finger People Alliance? It's giving me somebody got snaked and didn't make the final. Let me see what y'all said. The reunion is going to be entertaining. I feel like Norris been dragging Olivia all season on Twitter, but why? It can't just be for liking tweets. It can't just be for liking tweets. It can't be. I want to know all the tea. If you ain't gonna give me all the tea, don't give me none of it. I saw something that Melissa insinuated that she was gonna expose them at the reunion, and she has receipts. Well, bring it on. I'm telling you, this reunion gonna be better than the whole show. The reunion is gonna be better than the whole show. And you know who needs to be sitting at the reunion? Johnny effing Bananas. Because let me tell you something. It's some people on this cast that has less screen time than a man whose face will never appear on it. Like Johnny gets more, has a storyline. Are they cutting Johnny a check? They have to be cutting Johnny a check, because we talk about Bananas more than some people who are actually physically there. Johnny Bananas gets more flashbacks, his face, they flash his face on the screen because we talking about him and Mariah, whatever. They do that more than some people get camera time. Coriel, Colleen. If Berna not having a meltdown, she gets no screen time. I ain't see Zara all episode. It's crazy how we finally have a season where Bananas is not on the cast. We're gonna have a new champ, but all y'all want to talk about is Bananas. He ain't even a mercenary. Now I did hear a rumor that they said, oh, they asked Bananas to be a mercenary, but he backed out because he heard about what Mariah. I'm like, that's some B to the capital S. Like, I can see Bananas. I think Bananas was probably filming another show because he has been filming shows. I don't think he would have turned down the opportunity to come in and take out James. I don't think Bananas wouldn't turn down the opportunity to come in and milk all these fake tears he's shedding through Tori and get the highlight camera moment of the season. Because they would have gave him something that he could win. It wouldn't have been physical. Oh, he wouldn't have pulled James' thing if it was physical. It would have had to be one of them underwater puzzles or something that he already had an answer key to. They would have set it up for Bananas to win. But you can't tell me he turned it down because he's scared. Please. Anyway, back to what actually happened on the episode. What really happened on the episode? Is it time to talk about Survivor yet? Darrell comes in. Darrell versus Kylan. The elimination, I will tell you right now, I hit fast forward. I tried to watch 2 minutes of the elimination, and then I just hit fast forward. I said, who wins this? Because this has to be the most boring thing. I want to sit around and watch y'all twirl around and light. Kylan wins. Great. Kylan, you get a free pass to the next male elimination because all they're gonna do is vote your ass in right again. Unless you win whatever the challenge is that week. Kylan wins. Darrell does the most awkward thing for me, and I'm gonna end it there, and then I'm on, you know how I do. Well, no, since most of y'all do watch Survivor, I might read a couple of comments and then start up Survivor. But Darrell did the strangest thing for me. Darrell, gave a good speech like lose the same way you win, which means be humble in all things. Like, don't be a sore loser, don't be a sore winner. He was giving good speech. I'm like, okay, this is some good Darrell talk. And then he turns to Mariah and it's like, Mariah, don't worry, I ain't gonna tell Bananas. That right there told me everything I needed to know. Production is telling these people to clap to give Mariah this smoke. Production is doing this. Some of y'all be like, oh, Gamer V. Because I was like, how do they all know what's going on in the house? Now I know there's production people who leak things to people like Gamer V and get us excited on Twitter about what might happen. But I'm like, it has to be more than that, because why does everyone feel the need to check Mariah? Devin, I understand. He's a messy bitch. Devin will do and say anything for camera time. So yeah, Devin, I get it. Devin gonna be messy. Tori, same. I don't understand why Tori did it, because like I said, her legs be spread every season, but that's neither here nor there. I felt like she was the wrong messenger. But then Darrell, now next week, if CT and Laurel and Cara Maria come in here checking Mariah, I know something up. But Darrell is the type of person who minds his own business. He don't start no mess. So why did Darrell feel the need even to joke? Because I know they said they edited out the part where he said, I'm just joking. Darrell is not that kind of jokester to be up in people's business. It didn't feel like the right person. Like I said, Devin, Tori, messy. Yes. Yes. KC, yes. Darrell was a no. I'm like, it feels like production is telling them, Mariah messing with James behind Banana's back, but that ain't even her man. But I ain't going back there, because maybe that is her man, because I don't understand. I don't understand what the pressure is for if there ain't no relationship. These look like two single people to me. But anyway, production, do y'all thing. Do y'all thing. But I'm kind of over it, like, because even Darrell's messaging, it makes sense, because last week Tori is talking about Bananas is distraught. Do you know how emotional you have to be distraught? Not just sad, not just angry, not just in your feelings, but you're distraught. Bananas is at home. He's distraught over what you're doing with James. Mariah, you aren't right. And then here Darrell come this week acting like Bananas don't know. Don't worry, but Mariah ain't gonna say nothing. You ain't got to say nothing, Darrell, because if you let Tori tell it, he's distraught. He already knows. Anyway, I'm over that. I want to read a couple of y'all comments, and then we're gonna get into the Survivor video. Are you looking for other shows to watch, Angie? I am, but I know in the upcoming year, Traders is first on deck. Traitors season 2 is first on deck. That comes back. There's a new Netflix show called The Trust that starts early January. I will be watching and try to review that. Drag Race is back early January. So I feel like early January, we have some shows for me to talk about. What I do feel myself pulling away from is the ensemble cast reality shows like Potomac, Atlanta, Bell Collective, all them Love and Marriages. I feel myself pulling away from those because I don't like to angry watch TV, and that's kind of where I am at with Potomac. It's angry watching television, and I don't like to angry watch TV. But yes, if you have information on some new reality shows, competition reality shows that aren't just 6 to 8 ladies sitting around reading each other, I'm interested. I'm interested. Let's see what y'all, and y'all know me. I'm gonna talk my ish about the challenge, but I'm still gonna be watching because I know All Stars 4 is coming around the corner. It better come January. I don't want to wait to June, July 2024 to get it. I want go ahead and put it out January. I give y'all January 15th, Paramount Plus. This episode was for women's elimination. The USA women were vulnerable. I really don't care. I just don't care. It would have been nice if it was a woman's elimination because it would have forced that other team to have to put in Michelle, Norris, Olivia, Raven. I forget who was all on the team, but it was all Team USA. So production ain't want that. I don't. Horacio has just proved himself more, in my opinion. Why? What'd he do? Horacio will prove himself when he, I don't want to say man up because I don't want to put a gender role to it, but Horacio will prove himself when he could stand up and say a name. Like Horacio be scared to say people names. It will be interesting when this season we can finally have people vote for themselves. It seems like whoever is the first person to vote, that's just like they might have wanted to vote for Ed. They might have voted for Coriel, but since Olivia popped it off with James, well, we just gonna say James. Like Berna is only still there because of Michelle. Right. So she could use her. Like Berna said, am I just a number for you? Tell me. Berna, I don't even understand why you have to ask that. You know, if you have to say it, you already know it. Yes. Michelle and Jay came in the house with a 20-person alliance. Didn't you see the chart? They had damn near the whole cast and a circle ring around Jay and Michelle. They have a 20-person alliance. Yes. And the day is going to come. And then you also hear Michelle say, but my true alliance is Mariah, Olivia, Norris, and somebody else. She only there because it's more people underneath Burner she could cut. But as soon as it come push to shove, Michelle ain't got no problem cutting Burner. She let you cash a couple of more stipend checks. That's it. I want to see him pole wrestle with Derek K. You know what? We seen Derek take on some big men. Remember Joss? That size don't mean anything. I would love to see that too. Now Derek might be a little bit older now, but in the prime, I used to love to watch Derek in eliminations because he's just this little tiny person. But it's something when TJ say go, all that size don't mean nothing to Derek, and it'd be good to watch. Michelle convinced people that Burner was stable and that she was likable. I don't know how Michelle can convince anybody that somebody else is stable and likable when she's not stable and likable. She needs to be worried about convincing people about herself. That would be interesting, Andrew. But I like KC to get a puzzle elimination against Johnny. I might come back tomorrow night, y'all, because somebody sent me a fantasy season 40s champs cast, and it was really, really good. Like, really a really good cast. And I know I feel okay there. My ears are on straight now. Gamer V and the others already have said that season 40 is not going to be an all winners at war cast. But I'm going to start retweeting this thing so production can see it because I think it would be a really good show. I might talk about that tomorrow because I don't go out of town to Saturday morning. So don't hold me to it, but I might. Michelle can be Callum. Ooh, you said the B word, but Mariah can't have James. I agree. At least James single. Every time I would be like, at least my man's single. Because everybody else in here screwing somebody else, man. I can't wait to look. Hit me up, Mariah. I give you a couple of reads to throw at these ladies. I ain't gonna say the B word because I'm trying not to curse. But I give you a couple because I'd be like, at least James was single. And I was single. I can't speak for everybody else on this cast. KC is not good at puzzles. All these champs, Shame and Mariah, are hypocrites. Agreed, because Bananas is a known player. Bananas is known. He one ones who created that word politicking. Bananas hooks up with a new blonde, skinny female every season. They might not be blonde, but he definitely hooks up with a new one every season. He might carry some over to the after season. You know, he did date old girl who won Over the Top Big Brother. I forgot what it was called. I forgot her name too. He did date her for a little while, but he cheated on her too. So we ain't gonna act like Bananas is this Catholic altar boy sitting at home praying over Mariah winning this game. Please. Please. The reunion is going to be entertaining. Oh, I can't wait for the reunion. I saw something that Melissa and I read that one already. I saw a while back that the season came out that apparently towards the end of the game, I can't wait. They have to have a purge. It's too many people. They need to have a purge right now. I hope next week is a purge because they got to go in the forest and eat some nasty food. That needs to be a purge. And I'm telling you, that's when you're going to lose Michelle. You might lose Norris. I don't know. Norris was a little bit good when she had to do that little thing with Nelson, but Nelson ain't there. You probably will lose Colleen. But you definitely gonna lose Michelle. Everybody else might be a toss-up. But Michelle is, as soon as they had this purge, Michelle is going, and it's giving me Norris is going too. Because what you so angry for, girl? Finger pointers can't help you in a purge. And it's sad because I like Norris. I ain't trying to read Norris. I just want to know what's up. And this is the most we've seen Mariah clap back. I ain't see her doing this clap nothing. What Mariah say? I agree. I just feel like All Stars 4 has so many heavy hitters, so many people we want to see. We finally getting Cam and Leroy. And didn't I tell y'all they gonna mess around and have that baby before they put out All Stars 4? And then I guess I learned this from, if you here for Survivor, give me about 5-10 more minutes. I learned this, and I guess I should have known this all along. But when the lady from Squid Games didn't get her $4.5 million, and of course, they don't pay out the prize pot until the show is aired. So whoever has won All Stars 4 probably don't even have their money. It's probably a way of keeping them quiet, like in their NDA. If you tell that you won, you don't get your check. I don't know, but they probably the person who won All Stars 4 is probably sitting somewhere with a stack of bills, needing to catch up, a house, a house note, a down payment on something, and y'all holding the show hostage. Towards the end, I can't wait to see the purge. Hey, Miguel, to answer the Norris. Okay, on the Challenge podcast, Norris sort of implied that Olivia could be the reason why Norris goes into elimination later on this season, and I ain't mad at it. Hell, you can't have a 20-person alliance. At some point, somebody got to go in, because usually on TJ's finals, it's usually an 8-person final, 4 guys, 4 girls. We might see him do 10, where but within the final there will be some kind of purge elimination. Even in the 8s, we've seen purge elimination. So what do you mean you can't come in the house with a 20-person alliance and then expect at some point you got to cut throats? And I can't wait to see it. So you telling me I gotta wait a couple more weeks for this season 39 to get good. I don't know if this is the kind of stuff you'll watch. I saw Face Off. I know. Mm-mm. I usually watch the Glow Up. That's the one where actual like makeup, not the theatrical makeup for movies and stuff. So but no, I don't watch Face Off. Keep Mariah off the show. She ain't trying to see her banana. Trust me, bananas don't want Mariah after all this. No. But I wouldn't mind seeing Bananas and Mariah on the show again together for the seat. Nehemiah flung the F out of Derek in a pole wrestler. He might not have it anymore. Yeah, you get a little bit older. Nehemiah looks good. He was at some, I follow Nehemiah, I think, and he was at some kind of yoga retreat, and he looks really, really good. And I'm sure not. I sure will not. She ain't done nothing for me to let her live for. Angie, have you been watching House of Villains? I haven't. Me and Ebby were reviewing House of Villains, and then we switched to Bell Collector. One thing about me and Ebby reviews, we had our Wednesday night show. If we start to get bored, we turn it off. Or if we miss 2 or 3 weeks, I'm over it. Like I haven't watched Bell Collective in about 4 weeks. I haven't watched House of Villain in like 5 weeks. I haven't watched since Omarosa put Tanisha on the block. So I don't know what happened. I don't know who went home. I'm assuming Tanisha is still there because I see little clips of it on YouTube. So I'm assuming Tanisha is still there. I done lost interest. Just tell me who win at the end. But that might be something I watch over next week over my parents' house. I might turn on the DVR and play House of Villains. I don't know. But you all, thank you so much for watching with me again. If the show comes on, somebody is cooking something. I don't know what it is. If the show comes on, oh, tonight is the finale. Okay. Well, you can go ahead and tell me who win. It's probably going to be ruined for me. Who's in it? Who's left? Is Banana still there? Because if Banana's still there, he probably win. Him or Omarosa. Somebody is cooking something. I might have to go run and see what it is because it smells like it's burning. But my husband down there, so anyway, focus, Angie. If I find out who wins, I can still always go back and watch the episodes because they're on my DVR. But we'll see. Oh, Shake is still there. What is Shake still doing there? Anif, what's her name? Anif? I can't even say her name. Banana. Oh, they got rid of Omarosa. They got rid of Bobby Lights. I can't believe Shake is still there. Out of this group of people, Bananas wins, and good for them. I don't care. Don't even get back into it. It's just Bananas and Fair Play. Okay, Omarosa just got eliminated last week. Okay. So yeah, I don't care. Shake's been carried by Bananas and T. Oh, Bananas and Tanisha are an alliance. They were kind of in an alliance because I think they were sharing a room. I figured it'd be the Banana show. Anyway, good luck to the finale of the House of Villains. I might go back and watch it if I'm bored over Christmas break. But you all, I got to talk about Survivor. I should have made these an hour apart. I thought I wasn't going to talk about the challenge that much, but I guess I did. But I'm really not because here we are talking about villains. Bobby Light sent himself home. You're right. I ain't watching that. I'm not watching that because what's the point of winning HOH just to quit? It must have been time for him to go back and film. What is he on? What show is he even on? I don't even know what show Bobby Lights came from. But his contract must have been like, look, you can do that for a cute little minute, but then you got to come back and do this. I don't know. I don't care. Anyway, y'all, like, comment, share the video, subscribe to the channel. Your girl will be back with some good competition shows in 2024. You all have a blessed holiday. If you do not come back for Survivor, I'm getting ready to end this like 30 seconds. End, start. End, start. So come back for the Survivor finale if you want to talk about Survivor. If not, I'll see y'all in 2024. I might see you tomorrow. Don't hold me to it. Don't hold me to it. But I might come back tomorrow night and talk about a little bit of challenge stuff I seen on the Twitter streets. But if not, I'll see you all later. Happy holidays. Happy New Year. Bye.